Hi and welcome, Taurus. This is your September 28th and forward reading, just a mini little reading, just a snippet to have a look. Okay, your main energy is a nice surprise. We have someone who wants to rush in and tell you something, and it looks like something to do with either a new job or a commitment. Someone wants to take something to a new level. It could be, as I said, a new job, a business partnership. So you got news coming in and you're like, nice surprise. So that's nice. That's your general atmosphere for the week. We have financial changes for the better. You may be packing up and moving house. You may be changing jobs. We have something that's come to a sudden end and it needed to end. You have a surprise that you weren't expecting, and it's very, very stressful news that's there. So you have a nice surprise over here, a financial situation, an opportunity, a commitment going on. And at the same time, you're getting news that's shocking in a negative sense. So it could be about a family member. It could be something that's come to a sudden end, an abrupt end. But it could simply be that you're very, very stressed up in your head and you're getting information that's feeding this stress. Okay, we have more news. We have an invitation to a wedding as well. We got commitment. If you're in the market for a job, Taurus, if you're in the market for a new job, a new adventure, travel overseas and that, it's all there. Next week's there's a lot of planning going on. Try not to be up in your head a little bit too much. This could be a lot of stress going on for you, a lot of worries and fears. I feel there might be some sort of tragedy or trauma that was in your past. I don't know how far in the past. There's triple jacks here. So there's lots of opportunities here. And we have air signs, fire signs and earth signs in your reading. Towards the end of the week, this may be a hospital type thing. There may be a family thing. There may be travel needed to go and visit someone in the hospital. There's something quite severe going on here because we've got the 9 of spades and the 10 of spades. This is the hospital building. This is a lot of fears, a lot of people trying to work things out. I feel like any kind of medication or procedures and things like that, you're just getting a bit frustrated because either it can't be done or it's not getting done quick enough. In a medical circumstance, this is the new doctor, the new opinion, and this would be overseas information. So you may receive news from people that are overseas, Taurus. There may be someone overseas, and there's a lot of fears and worries going on here. I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out. Like I said, this is just a brief little reading. You do have a lot of positive energies here about a commitment, a marriage, celebrations going on, but at the same time you're getting sad news as well. You do have someone that's trying to tap in from the other side. 9 or September means something to them. And boys, 3 boys, 3 guys that hung out together, 3 sons, father, son and grandson. There's 3 of them, but we've got September, October, 9, 18 and 10 and 20 means something. They're trying to get a message through to you in this brief little mini reading. I'm not going to put too much more efforts into that. You've got double jokes, which is jokers, which is an invitation to a wedding, and the double jack sitting opposite sides like that. That's like bucks night, hens night. It's all the guys going out, all the girls going out. There's no females in this reading, so this may be a same-sex reading that I'm looking at here. So here we go. Let's get a little bit more information just to finish this off. Yeah, there's a wedding or something going on. There's a union between 2 people. It is upside down, so there must be delays. This must be you're trying to get with somebody. I do feel there's some sort of communication going on and someone's really looking at you. They're looking at your social media. They're looking into you. They want to communicate with you, but I just feel like there's something else going on. I just said about being emotional and everything. This is the person all full of emotions here. For yous that are wanting to know about pregnancies, this could be multiple births. This could be triplets. It could be twins. It could be like there's a whole group of you and you're all having babies at the same time. There's a lot of fertility and stuff going on in this reading as well. But this is wishes coming true. It's 9 of Hearts. Yeah, we have the King of Cups, King of Hearts. So we've got a water sign now. So you've got all the signs on the table, every single sign. more male energy, still no females on the table. A journey you want to take, but it comes to a sudden halt. So anything here, the main message I'm getting here is delay, delay, delay. So something you're putting it all into planning and it all seems to be kicking off and you're getting very excited about it all. And then either someone's not well, you have to go somewhere to visit someone because things aren't working out too well. Business, something happens with the business. But this is where you can't get on a plane, you can't get in the car, you just feel like you can't move. Things are just not going according to plan. But don't give up hope, because you do have wishes coming true, you do have changes for your financial future, you do have weddings and celebrations going on. I just feel like there might be two things going on at once, where you're stressed about one situation and happy about another situation. So that's it for Taurus for September the 28th and moving on. Hi Gemini, this is your September 28th and on mini reading. Very quick, brief reading. So let's see the general atmosphere and get straight to it. Wow, we just did Taurus, and Taurus had every single male card, and straight up we've got the females now. There was not one female in the Taurus reading. So Gemini, we have the two women coming together to discuss an engagement party, birth of a baby, a business plan. It doesn't have to be female, but we do have the two queens on the table. We have a fire sign and an earth sign together. So it could be male and female, it could be two males. But anyway, the general atmosphere is earth sign, fire sign, and planning something. There's some new beginning going on. It's also a commitment card. Okay, so in your recent past, you have had a terrible, stressful, hard, long journey. You have been up in your head. You have been thinking like everything, the world's coming to the end. This is sort of like, I just can't take any more. The good news is, guys, this is in the past. This is your past. You put a lot of hard efforts in something. Now, for those of you, we do have females on the table. We do have the 9-month energy in the hospital. I feel this might have something to do with fertility, pregnancy, and it may have been where you're just sick of getting no for an answer as far as pregnancy and what's going on. But yeah, I do feel there's been some sort of trauma and drama going on in your recent past, or it may even be that someone from the other side, a female, she's trying to come through. September or 9 or 18 means something to her. I'd have to say she either had some sort of chronic illness before she passed, and she may have been in hospital. Possibly she was supposed to have surgery and it didn't happen, or there's something to do with her head. Up here, it's showing me something to do with her mind, her head, or something to do with the brain. So she's trying to pop into the reading, and that might explain this stress. This might be sorrow and depression and sadness and stuff because of some events of the past. Bear in mind, this is just a brief reading for the week ahead. So we now have another female on the table. So this is the opposite to the last reading. We have a conversation going on and making up with someone from the past. We have a loving, romantic type thing here next week from the 28th and on. We all have news, nice news about a baby boy. Someone wants to come forward, or you want to go forward and make up with someone. You want to make amends. Now, if this is a message from I feel it's a female on the other side, she's trying to say she's sorry, or make up for something, that she hears you or she knows. So yeah, that's the message as well for Gemini. Yeah, we got fertility, we got pregnancy. So if you have had a struggle as far as pregnancy and things like that go, it's showing me that things are going to turn around. You may require some sort of medication or intervention of some kind, or it may even be sort of an assessment of what you're eating and what sort of exercise you're getting. You're still up in your head. I don't see this as blowing away anytime soon, but I do see that it's going to get easier, and you do have some celebration and fun times. And for those ladies out there, I'd say this is a girls' get-together. You all need to get together and do lots of stuff together and look out for each other. You may even be joining some sort of group, or you may be starting a group for people. It could be a grieving group as well. It could be something to do around grief. And that might be a symbol of that's what you might be needing right now. So let's have a quick look, Gemini. I do feel like on a totally different note that someone wants commitment. There's three women, three energies here, and we do have the three-way sort of situation going on. Someone's looking at somebody else. So there's someone in love and someone's looking into your social media or sort of trying to work out how to do things. And there may be some sort of ending that's sitting around someone as well. I just feel like you've got a lot of energy coming through from the other side. Females, females, females. Okay, there's the happy marriage, but it's upside down. Doesn't mean the marriage is not working. It just means that someone might be thinking of walking away from a long-term commitment. That card would be there to tell you to think long and hard and make sure you give it your best efforts before you walk away from something, because you might be able to turn it around. This looks like it can be turned around if that's what you're going through. This is a document you're waiting on. This is something sealing the deal, something that's going to bring you clarity and sort things out for you. And it could be in a court of law as well that's finally coming to an end. A lot of stress and strain and getting nowhere fast. It is getting easier. This is turning upside down. The person on the other side is mentioning 10 and October or the 20th. And your final card's the Lovers. So we've got a love situation, we've got a family situation, we've got a possible hospital sickness situation. We've also got the person on the other side, or persons. If you are in a commitment and you're trying to decide, because we've got this ace sitting here and an ace sitting over here, you're in two minds. It's telling you to give it your best efforts before you pack it in. But you do have a love journey down here. For those of you out there wanting to have a sexual fun romp with somebody, that's sitting here too, because these are all sexual cards and fun and talking the truth and having a good time. And this would be the food and the alcohol and going out for a good time together. So you do have some nice stuff. It does look like, I think this is much needed. But don't get too much up in your head, guys, Gemini. And that's it for Gemini for 28th of September and forward. Hello, all my lovely Cancer people. Here is your brief little mini reading for September the 28th and on. And let's see what we get. Let's get straight to it. Good luck, Cancerians. Nice. Are you guys trying to start up a business, started a new job, buying a house, movement? This is all happy changes for the week ahead. This is things that you've been waiting for. This is stuff that you want to do. This is movement. So your general atmosphere going into the week, starting on the 28th, is very positive. You may even be celebrating a birthday or something like that. There might be someone's birthday, wedding. You may even have some sort of financial plan thing that you're trying to work out. And this is surprising news. Someone might even offer you something this week. We've got an overseas card. We've got some sort of internet chatter type thing going on. And we got speaking the truth at the end of it. So this would be more like lies, deceptions, sneaky sort of behaviour sitting around someone, and something to do with either overseas or someone that... I always see that card as the larrikin, the person that just doesn't want to grow up. It could be a grown man that acts like a child. It could actually be a child. Yeah, so there may even be a bit of an argument, but I feel that this is more of an argument within your own head. But someone wants to tell you the truth. There might be some sort of conversations that's coming, and this could represent fears. So these are sort of totally different atmospheres, different energies. Again, we got the diamonds and everything. We got... Okay, this is really strange. When I did Taurus, I had all the males on the table, not one female. When I did Gemini, I had all the females on the table, no males. Now I'm doing Cancerian, I've got all the males on the table again. I feel, Cancerian people, there may be some sort of business, money, financial decisions that you're talking about and making plans for the future. This is an opportunity to do something new. This is growing the money. It can represent things like superannuation. It could be a government type money type thing. But yeah, there's like $5 turning into $9. I feel like it could be something to do with overseas, as I said, and through the internet or communications and that. You may be communicating with all these different men. We've got water signs and we got earth signs here at the moment. And it could even be having fun with these people. Like I said, it looks like some sort of party, celebration, a gathering of people, having something to eat, something to drink, having a good time. It looks like a nice reading so far. Okay, we do have the Three of Hearts, which can represent a sexual type card. It can also represent two's companies, three's a crowd. We have it sitting next to the card that represents two people in a marriage or a partnership, but it's black. So that can be lack of commitment on either your part or your partner's side. If it's to do with money and a job, it can be a business partnership that doesn't seem to work properly. But this is making up with someone. So we got double fives here, so it might be a period of 5 days. So this is for Monday and going forward. So by Friday or Saturday, at the end of the week, you feel like you're in a much better place. It's a good reading. There's nothing really negative here. I do feel like someone might be watching you. Someone might be watching your internet, they might be looking at your photographs. Yeah, I just feel like people, more than one person. If this is a female watching this, I feel like you've got some energies around you. You might have someone from the past showing up. Someone from the past might be trying to make up with you or go on a journey with you. If you're in the market for having a bit of fun, these are, as I said in one of the other readings, these can be sexual fun cards. If you're in a marriage or something and you're getting out of it, you've got something else there. I feel like you've got choices. I feel like someone's presenting themselves to you or offering you something. So let's just get a bit more information. I don't want to get too bogged down in this reading. Some nice things are coming. Nice things are coming. If you're trying to get, as I said, a business off the ground, you're trying to get something happening, it looks like you might get some opportunity. You might get some helping hand here. Because these can represent business strategies and getting everything happening in a good way. This person over here, he's more like the support person. He's someone he's got your back. He's looking after you. Now, there may be a male around you that needs surgery and there's something wrong in the pelvic area of the body. I'm not seeing disease, so don't get worried. I'm not seeing any kind of sexual disease or anything, although this is a sexual card and it is upside down. For those of you with fertility and everything like that, baby boy, baby boy, baby boy, and cesarean. But yeah, there could be a male that requires surgery and it's in the pelvic area, the bowel, the bladder, being a male, the sexual organs. Yeah, there may be something going on there for someone around you, and you might be helping them. Okay, or they might be helping you. You might be the male with that, needing that. I always forget that there's a lot of males out there that watch these readings, not just females. Okay, so let's get some tarots. None of them are going to jump out. So what's for Cancer for the week ahead? Feeling like you're in the poorhouse. Well, that doesn't reflect the rest of the reading. This is $5 turning. So it could be where you're a bit worried about the money, and this could be an argument with someone. Like I said, this is the energy like someone that won't grow up. It could be money's being spent and you're getting worried about it. I do feel this is gifts and food and celebrating someone's birthday. We have emotions going on here. Like I said before, the Eight of Spades can be the Eight of Swords. It can be a lot of up in your head, overthinking something. There's something you want to let go of, but you don't want to let go of it. I don't think you're going to let go of something. It may be an imbalance in your marriage, your partnership. There's some sort of imbalance there. The good news is, Cancerian, 8 out of 10 swords in your head, down to 2. So it's sort of like it's still there. It's still niggling at you, but in the recent past, it's been overload. And this shows me in the recent past, it's been an overload for you. Pregnancy, guys, this is wishes coming true. Baby boys, as I said. We have a liar amongst you. or are you lying? Someone is lying here. This is an air sign now. We've got an air sign in here. It doesn't have to be. It can be a black-haired person. It can be someone in military, security, police officer. We have someone that is lying. We have people trying to help you. We have the good-hearted one. And then we have a liar. We got another male on the table, I just realised. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is a young couple. They could be brother and sister, or they could be married. They're both lying about something. I think you're going to hear about someone's getting a divorce or breaking up or something in amongst all this other happy stuff. For some reason, I feel like if this some sort of thing breaks down between these people, or you hear information about something, it's almost like it makes you feel good. Because this is like where you thought you needed this to happen, or yeah, so you've got some air signs in here and something not right here. So you might be told something, or you might find out that someone's seen somebody or something like that. Just make sure you get to the truth of the matter and you find out exactly what's going on. But I feel like for the week ahead, you've got a bit of a mixed match here. I do feel like any stresses you've been going through, put your hand out and get some helping hand here. Just be careful of who you're trusting or what's being said. And this could represent you too. It could represent too much overthinking and being up in your head about things and wondering about this person and that person and this job and that job. And yeah. So anyway, that's for Cancer. A mixed match there. A bit of fun, bit of happiness, bit of celebration going on. Some sort of financial adventure that will work, so you need to stick at it. When the help is offered, I suggest that you take it. You could have a sexual romp if you want it. You may find out that somebody else is having a sexual romp too. But I feel that these cards down here, if you found something out like that, it would be the opposite way around. The black cards would be down here and the red cards would be up there. So anyway, that's it for Cancer. Hope that helped. Hi and welcome, Leo. So let's do your quick mini reading for September the 28th and forward. So we've got our past, current situation and possible outcome towards the end of the week. I say September 28th and on just in case I don't get to do the following week, but and also don't forget to look at your Leo reading, the in-depth reading for October. So this is just a mini reading for the 28th and on, so let's get straight into it. Okay, we have been through some strain and stress and up in our head. We have a commitment card and we have an emotion card that is balance, followed by severe stress and all up in your head and a lot of fears and worries. So the general atmosphere at the start of the week, at the 28th of September, it looks like you've had some pretty heavy duty things going on for you. So recent past, we have soulmate and nighttime and something to do with a third party situation, or this could be pregnancy, because this is 9 months and this is pregnancy issues, or not even, you might have found out that you're pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant, or you found out your daughter's pregnant and you're sort of like in a bit of shock. We do have males everywhere, and we do have, like I said, a third party situation, because we have this guy and that guy. So we have two separate energies here and they're very, very opposite. We have a water sign and an air sign. Excuse me, just having a quick drink. Yeah, let's just get more information. Yeah, someone's been irresponsible. There's someone telling the truth and someone's telling the lies. You've got to work out which way it is. And it could be you, Leo. This could be all about what you've been doing. You could be in a marriage, but you've got somebody else. Now, this is a young energy I'm picking up on here. This isn't someone 40 and over. This is under 40. This would be someone in their 30s, their 20s. It could even be kids. You do have the bucks night, hens night, like the get-togethers, and it could even be a same-sex relationship. And I feel like This would represent parents, and you may be deciding whether to tell people, or you may be worried that people are finding out if it's a same-sex thing and nobody knows that that's what you do. This is where one person's all for it and the other person doesn't want to hear about it. So yeah, we have something in two minds over here, but just be wary. There is something to do with deception here. This is where someone says they're responsible for something, but there's something in the background there. Okay, we've got another 3 here. Okay, so we're getting 2s, 3s, 9s, 6s and double jacks. Someone on the other side, or more than one person, is trying to come into this reading. 9 or September means something to them. They would have had cancer, a lot of pain and stuff like that before they passed, but they were mentally alert. It's showing me that they were very balanced when they passed. And the pain and suffering is over. They're sending love, because we got the soulmate card there. They're sending love. We have the parenting cards. We've also got something to do with kidneys, bladder, bowel, sexual organs for people on the other side. We have March, we have June, we have September, we have the 3rd, the 6th, the 12th, and the 9th, and the 18th. So there's all those dates. I just thought I'd pump them all out there. Oh, and the 2nd, and February, and the 4th. So yeah, there's lots there. We have another male energy card here. So we have baby boy here for those of you asking about pregnancy and wondering about pregnancy. This is a healthy pregnancy, a wanted pregnancy, and a birth of a baby boy. This is either a difficult pregnancy or infertility, or it's also to do with friends and family. This is a trusted friend. This is a distrusted friend. This is a responsible person. This is an irresponsible person. This is a committed person. This is a non-committed person. So you have salt and pepper, black and white, yes, no. So you're very all over the shop. And it looks like it's been like this for a while. So let's just get some tarots onto this to finish off this mini reading. You've got some nice things and you've got some stressful things going on here. The good news is it starts off very stressful. And even with this card here, this can be just overloaded. You might be responsible for kids. This might be what it's all about, that you're looking after other people's children or something. You might be a teacher. You might be a daycare operator, and this is all these different personalities that you're coming into play with. Well, it is in Australia, it's school holidays this week, isn't it? The 28th and on, that's all school holidays, so you might be overloaded with everybody's kids. You might have to be looking after all these kids, and it looks like you're looking after male children. So let's just have a look. If you are involved in a third-party situation, or you suspect somebody else is, it looks like something is about to come to light. Someone needs to tell the truth, or you need to tell the truth. So there's something coming to light here. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yes. Where it looks all very stressed and hard and everything up here, it's getting easier and easier. So as the week goes on, at the end of the week, you start the week quite stressed, and then you're ending the week feeling quite happy. You might be making up with someone from the past, or someone's trying to make up with you. The 9s could be someone's looking into your social media or your photographs and things like that. And they might be someone from your past, and it might have been a terrible breakup or something in the past, and they're coming forward. You're going to hear something in the night time as well. Someone's declaring love at night. Whether you want it or not, I don't know. I just feel like you're done with one situation, you've chosen another situation, but you haven't fully sort of done with the other situation. 7 of Pentacles, you're growing the money for the future. You're possibly moving house, moving jobs, celebration and love and happiness. Now, this is the commitment card. This is someone that wants to take you on a love journey. When it's upside down, it tells me it's like a warning that you might be on the brink of breaking up with someone, breaking up a long-term relationship, or just saying that that's it, I'm done. It's telling you to make sure you try everything before you let go of this thing. Yeah, again, you're deciding which way to go. 2s come through again. There's another 2 sitting there. and then building for the future again. So you will start to make a decision here. I just feel like something's coming to light. You're making a decision. It may be a friendship that ended, and now the friendship's blossoming again. You're giving someone a second chance, I think. I think that's what this is about. But be sure to watch your full reading, Leo, for October, and just see if you get a little bit more clarity. So I hope that helped, Leo, and good luck with September the 28th. It looks like things will get easier, and you're going to give someone a chance by the looks of that.